Huh. 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 Uh-huh. Yo-ho, everybody, and welcome back again to the GopherCraft SMP server, where we are playing a little bit more vanilla inside of our mining village, and finally, well, not village, city. Our city is finally bustling with some people inside of it. Oh, thank you to Gavin and to everyone else that has supplied me with some links. Max Ryder, I believe, as well. They let me see some videos that explained a little bit more of how villagers work and their breeding process. And this guy right down here, yeah, that guy right down there is too far away for any of the villagers up here to actually start breeding. And as you can see, some of these villagers are a bit lewd with their conduct, as they're just, really? No kid? There was a bunch of hearts here, but no kid. And they do this really weird, creepy thing that I noticed, that when they're ready to do the nasty, they start walking really slowly towards one another. It just looks really awkward, really awkward, and especially awkward when they actually come up to another person. It's just like, hey, do you want to get it on? And they're like, nope, and the other one walks away. Like, what? What? And it's really awkward when they decide to be lewd in public, and there's like 4 or 5 of them, and not one single kid comes out of it. Like, really? Really? You're just being weird, guys. So, anyways, got a bustling village. Oh, hey, first blacksmith that I have here. Yeah, it's okay. I'm letting these guys roam around. I put the doors that they can access via the Minecraft rulings, just underneath this well here, the well. So I used it as a purpose, but yeah, those doors are a little bit closer. There's some doors down here that are a little bit closer down there, and the ones over here, yeah, not so much. Apparently this was working before, because there was a villager down there. They were just trapped in between some waters and such forth. So when I pushed the, hello? You're not supposed to be down there. You're supposed to be up oh, at least I have one police officer up here. So I have at least one police officer up on the surface. Is there any other, villagers? How did you get down there? How? Oh well. Anywho, got a bunch of villagers up here. Carl Ton is somewhere around here. I believe he's one of those... No, he's not a cartographer. He's one of these things. Butcher. Slow. What the heck? They drop bread? Oh, is that why they don't mate? Because they keep on picking up their bread or something? I don't understand. Yeah, no, I don't want to do anything with you. That's why I keep on picking up bread when I'm walking through this area. They keep on making the bread, and they keep on tossing it. I didn't know that they made bread. I knew that they picked the wheat and replanted, but... Oh yeah, since everybody's been picking this wheat, I've had to make another one down here for myself, because all that wheat up there is tends to be picked, so I have to come down here in order to actually get any wheat that I want. And the lost villager thingy is right down here. Yeah, they were stuck just around this. There was like 1 or 2 of them that I was actually getting to work, but they were stuck in this spot and they weren't going forward. So yeah, it was working at that level. It just needed a little bit a push, a little bit more of a push than I initially anticipated. Oh hey, I finally found him, Carl Ton. Awesome. He's still hanging around here, Emerald and such forth. Speaking of Carl Ton, I now have, I have a better, well, I don't really have that much of a better process, but I'm getting it to be a better process. Every once in a while, there will be a villager zombie that will be underneath this dirt right here, like 1 or 2 blocks right underneath there. And he'll moan, groan. And I thought that it would be best to come over here into the scientific community and start making a area where I could start healing some of the people that came in infected, and then the people here that actually have the resources to do a healing process could do that for me over here. I'm gonna put in a few gates and some other things. Gotta make this place look dingy and dungeony. Put in the gate system so that I can pull the guys out and work them as I want. I would like to eventually get in a process of getting some of the creepers that are in here into a certain bin and then lead them out so that they can be exposed to the air and possibly get struck by a lightning, maybe, so that when I'm on here just AFKing or whatnot, that there might be a possible creeper head that would be gotten, because I have a specific banner that I want to make for anything that I make on an SM. Oh, hey, speaking of, gosh. Oh, soil my pants, why don't I? If I was a plant, I would have soiled myself. Make this place look dingy and dirty. Yeah, there's a specific banner pattern that I want to make, but unfortunately it requires a creeper head, and just coming across the creeper head is nigh impossible. So I either have to bring one out to expose it to the thunderstorms, or I have to just wait until the next patch. Because in the next patch there is going to be a trident enchantment that I believe will allow you to cast lightning on something that you strike. And that would be the ideal way of actually getting a creeper head. I believe it's called Riptide or something. It causes rain to come down and thunder strikes or such forth. It's not a mod. It's part of the upcoming patch. So actually, I'm putting the half slabs in order for this area to be dark, so that way I can have a couple spawns right up here too. Yeah. That's going to be awesome in the next patch. Not sure if we're going to reset the server or expand it out. Not sure what's actually going to happen. It will be interesting to see what we do here on the server, whether we're going to start anew or not. Plus, I'm going to have to decide whether or not I want to go with vanilla or stay with vanilla or go into a mod pack. Because Feed the Beast in the next month is going to be coming out with a alpha for a new pack that they've been working on for quite some time. And I believe the Twilight Forest is going to be in it, and I absolutely loved the Twilight Forest while it was around. I just absolutely loved it. And the fact that somebody's taken up the reins of finally updating the mod, I would love to play that again. But I would like to play on a modded server that actually has some people in it, because there's been some modded servers that I played on and like nobody's been there, so it's kind of just me hanging out on a server that is just kind of vacant. So if there's no server that I'm going to go to that's going to be populated, I'm probably going to just stay with vanilla once once both of them come out. They're probably gonna both come out at the same time. I know the Minecraft 1.3 vanilla is going to come out rather soon. That's the one thing I didn't know. I didn't know that I could look at a block and select it. I mean, I didn't think that if I have this slot empty, it's just like, oh, I want some cobble in my bar. I can just look at it, use the select button, and that. I thought that was specific only to creative mode. But here we go. It's available inside of vanilla too. I know that Basket MC, when I watch his streams, does that. Oh yeah, speaking of Basket MC, I've been doing a bunch of stuff besides these Let's Plays. Of course, I'm doing the animations for the pretty horses, but I've also been doing some animations for other people. Basket MC in particular, he had me do a commission for him to do some info tags. I'm pretty sure you've seen them on my channel here, where a little version of my character pops up, waves with a pickaxe, and then disappears saying, hey, please like this video or share this video. I did one of those for Basket MC, finally completing that. Why are you hanging around here? Go away, you creep the hell out of me. Well, that's why he's called a creeper, haha. Ho ho, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. I don't have any more cobble? Huh. Interesting. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of these half slabs here. And get rid of this guy too. And put these half slabs in here. And as well as doing that, as well as animating pretty horses, which is taking forever, just because of I'm trying to do better with my animating, and it's getting better, but it requires a lot more time in order to do it. But I've also had to be doing some drawings for family friend. I'll probably post up the picture of that. It's a picture of for their dog that had passed away, and this is one thing that my wife came up with, so I said that I would draw it for her / our friend. So that was busy with that, as well as this weekend. Goodness, I was busy with a bunch of pictures for a what is it again? Rally trial, a dog rally trial. Basically, it's a timed obedience where you go to different signs and you have to do certain type of obedient tricks with your dog, and your dog has to stay like in a heel position the entire time. And it's fairly complicated, especially when you get up to the master's level. Currently, my wife finally got into the rally and went straight from novice. 3 novice games brought you into an advanced, so now she's got both dogs and beat into the advanced. I think there's no, not advanced. I'm sorry, novice, intermediate. Both dogs are in intermediate right now. Then it goes advanced, expert, and master. So there's 3 levels yet that she has to get to. But yeah, I did pictures for that trial, not just for her, but for, let's see, what am I doing? Not just for her, but for everybody in the trial as well. Let me go over to one of the houses I've been working on. So I've been busy with the pictures there, editing those. Let's see here, interior. Oh, hey, here's one interior. Oh, and it's already occupied. Oh, that's right, I need beds. I need beds, goodness. I need some interior items that I can put in here. Currently, they're kind of a little empty, but they're working. Oh yeah, and a little bridge across to the farmlands over to the carrots. So yeah, these interiors are okay. They're currently just some vacant areas. But I thought, well, I can't think of anything different to put inside of here besides the normal stone brick and cobblestone, because I'm really bad at interiors. Exteriors, I love exteriors. That's why I've been paying more attention to this outdoor court area of the city. I just haven't had any ideas for the interiors. Ooh, and good with the natural looking. So I have this cave that leads into the exterior here. So I have that little cave, and I'm thinking that this cave will be the home of the hobo over here. Our little insane hobo. Since I finally had villagers, I brought over, I believe Minecraft calls them nitwits. The ones that actually don't have any trades. So we got Hobo Joe here, and he believes that the aliens had landed at this one point, and he, of course, worshipped these aliens that brought life to this world. And he has his holy book here called the Suppy book. Yeah, the Suppy book. The Holy Suppy. I know that's a misspelling, but I don't care. I think it's hilarious. The Holy Book of Suppy. And in order to make it an official church in his mind, to the city right now, he's just a nuisance that has up this wall to protect his little indentation in the earth and his little piece of the quote-unquote alien craft. But in his mind, he now has a stained glass window, which means that he's an official church in his mind. The cities know. But he actually just stole it from the house of the church mother and church of the Earth Mother. And the Earth Mother was just like, whatever, we don't care, he can keep the window. We were going to change the color to gray anyways. So, that's changed up to gray. Everybody's happy. He thinks he's an official church. We're trying to evict him. Oh, goodness. Yeah, just stay away from him. I really wish I could give him a helmet. That would be fantastic. Just so he can have, like, a tinfoil hat. That would be fantastic. But, oh well. Let's see here. I'm keeping in these storm drains, even though they don't do anything. I'm going to see if I can make these look a little bit better. For right now, they're okay. I'll have to change it up later. I finally have a little bit more progress on... Let me grab another chicken bite here. Have finally some more progress. Oh, for goodness sakes. Can I not fly? There we go. Awesome. Finally did a little bit more work on the landing pad for the intergalactic space station. I have all the levels finally built. And I just need to put out more of the landing pads. Of course, only one of them is actually occupied by an actual alien, which is the mutant chickens that have come here. Supposedly they came here unintentionally. They were brought here by somebody else, which just further validates Mr. Hobo Joe over there, who thinks it's the third race that brought the chickens over here, but it wasn't. It was they were brought over here by Max Ryder and Steele Douglas, but don't tell the chickens that. They just believe that they're aliens, and they believe they're mutated, but we eat them all the same just because they're delicious. But don't tell them that either. They are very extremely delicious. Yay, chicken! So, let's see here. Have the intergalactic space station. I need to get with Max Ryder to put in a fan underneath here. I would love to do an episode with him. That would be fantastic. I'm going to have to do something to his places, but of course he really doesn't have a consistent place of residence. He's constantly building places elsewhere. Ooh, I just had a thought. Of course it would take forever, but I think I know what I can do to get back at max, though. I think I got an idea. Anyway, I'm gonna have to mill that idea over. Let's see here. Got the villagers working. Some of the interiors are starting to come together. I need to put in actual items. Interior. I need to actually make one of these things be a shop. Figure out how to do interior items, because I'm just not that creative with vanilla blocks. Give me, like, chisel and bits, and I can do something. But, of course, even with chisel and bits, I'm not all that great. Let's see here. I need to... Ooh, I can put in a fountain. We might as well do that while we're here. Yeah, this guy's trying to get at those doors. You can't get at the doors! Oh. One way or another, I'm gonna have to get you out of there without getting the villagers in there. That's gonna be the hard part. Sounds like just a regular zombie inside of there right now. I need some iron blocks. Ooh, my inventory is completely filled. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. And get rid of that. Awesome. And get rid of all of these things. Awesome. Smooth stone. Get rid of more of the smooth stone. Cobblestone. Awesome. Dirt. Put away some... This had to get some vines. Ooh, you know what? I'll put the jungle leaves in there too, just to keep things organized. I needed what? I came over here for something. Oh yeah, iron blocks. Iron blocks right up here. Iron blocks. Don't need that many. 16 will be fine. Actually, I want some of that smooth stone. Nope, that's not gonna work. Smooth stone. I want some of that smooth stone because I want some of those bricks. Cracked brick. That brick. And yeah, some smooth stone. Why not? And I'm gonna need a bucket. It doesn't need a bucket of water, but I do need a bucket. Need a bucket. Put it in. Oh, I have one in my inventory. Sweet. Whee! All right. I need to put in some fountains. I need to put in some sources of water. I've also been trimming these guys with some stone brick because I've been looking at this thinking that if there's going to be a constant flow of water there, this dirt is just going to get eroded away, like, really quickly. I mean, really, really quickly. So, I'm going to have to replace a bunch of this stuff with stone. So I might as well put in some of the stones because make it look as though it were there for a longer amount of time. Debating whether or not to put it underneath the water. Even with the fountain, no one's really gonna see it. Put in the fountain here. Let's put in the dirt because nobody's gonna see that. Put in the iron block, iron block, iron block, and bucket. Alright, plop you on. Awesome. There we go. Now we got ourselves the pipe fountain that comes out of the ground. Grab another bucket of water. Water. More stone. And line up this guy with a little bit more stone in its area. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. Definitely come over to this area where the dirt is extremely thin. Where the dirt is a little bit thicker, I've been leaving it as dirt. need to put this down really quickly so that the water doesn't go anywhere else. Don't want it to go anywhere else. Do. Gotcha. Sweet. I was saying something, and then I actually completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, wait. One fountain over there. Let's come over here. We gotta put in this fountain. Let's see here. This guy's gonna be a little bit shorter. Yeah, we'll put him right there. Because it doesn't need to go everywhere. But yeah, that looks good. Okay, put in some more stone. Actually, let's make you cracked stone right there. Put a cracked stone right here. And put in at least one mossy stone right over here. Awesome. Then let's make the rest of it regular brick. Make sure I put the torches back. Because I've been checking over this place, making sure that there is no zombification of all of my villagers. I really do not want that to happen. Now that I'm finally getting that thing to work. It's been forever. It's been forever trying to get that dang villager breeding to work. Hello. Let's actually put in some more dirt, then. If I'm gonna have some of that, some of those sugar canes stay in, I'm gonna have to put in some more dirt, because that is not a lot of earth in order to hold back the water. Awesome. Sweet. Good. Come over to the other side of this, because I know that there's going to be a few thin things over here. Like right here, there's a little bit of dirt that shouldn't. Oh, and this entire patch right here. Alright, and... Nope, I didn't want a second one. There we go. Awesome. Good. Alright. I think... Oh, there's one more. One more spot where I need to put in the water fountain. Water fountain. So I put in the stone already. I just need to put in the fountain, which should be right here. And there we go. Fountain. Sweet. Thinking of having some walking trails around the fountains, possibly. That would be nice. This is the main fountain, that's why it's a lot bigger. But I need some walking paths around here, just to, not only for maintenance reasons of the fountains, but also for... That's a little thin right there, too. Well, there's not a lot of water flow on this guy. But yeah, not only for maintenance, but I think it looks pretty up here as well. Also, I'm going to have to get in a path for this guy for the intergalactic airport to connect with the ground. Right now, I just have an exit off onto this grassy plain, and then you kind of just hobble around until you get off, kind of. I need a better route off of this. But of course, that's going to be an exterior, so that'll be really simple for me. Well, I mean, really simple. So, alrighty. Yep, went around, torched up this place the best I can. So, ooh. Oh, that's what I can do. I can put the torch here. I knew that there was a couple of red spots. Been going around with the lighting mod to make sure that everything is lit up, and these two spots right underneath the fencing have red numbers, and I'm not sure if anything can spawn there, but I might as well be safe with that for sure. There we go. Awesome. Lit up that area a little bit too. The area goes pretty far. Let's take a flight around. Awesome. So we got it all the way around the lake, cuts through there. And it comes through this area easily. Yeah, everything's lit up nicely. Very nicely. Sweet. I have this section over here because I keep on having... Before I put in the new doors, the villagers kept on coming over wherever they wanted, and a couple of them came over this way. So I put this up here to stop them from coming out, and I put up this wall to stop any mobs from coming in. Because if they get in that... Put in that wall, so that way... Oh, don't tell me. Okay, good. Yeah, come over here really quickly, would you? Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. Goodness. Oh, there's the guy. Yeah. They could fall just right into the stream, and they could walk into here. Thankfully, I didn't have an incident, but I put the wall in there anyway, just to prevent any of those zombies from coming on in. Alrighty. So, I think that's everything for today. Got the villager system working upright. Got some of the lore for the city. Ah, there's a kid. There's a, what are you guys? Farmers. There's another farmer. Farmer Joe. Got some of the lore. Had fun with a little bit more lore. Had a little bit more fun with the exterior. Tried my hand at a little bit more interior stuff, but I'm trying to be as original as possible without looking at other people's interior stuff. I might have to, just because those things really do need to be filled. So, alright everybody. Thank you for joining me on this episode of GopherCraft. So, I will see you all later. This is the Pooka, signing out.